right there. We'll move to the 8th graders. And this is Matthew. Okay, Matthew. Now this poster is just incredibly well thought out. With the water, the sun, the blue sky. It has every ingredient, and then the little pictorials representing how each of us can participate in this clean water progress. Picking up our trash anywhere, what we have here. Using garbage cans instead of throwing the garbage on the ground, and examples like that. So, Matthew, congratulations. And here we are, poster in motion that shows the ebb and flow, which represents the recycling process from the beginning stages to the end, full cycle of how our products enter the waste process and where they end up. So, Rachel, congratulations. Would you like to say a word or two?
Well, I did speak to the children ahead of time, and I certainly just want to congratulate them on doing an outstanding job and thank them for being very representative of the wonderful children we have here, which is a credit to all of you, all of the parents, and everyone in this community. So thank you very much. Mr. Wasserman, can you say a word?
Oh, thank you, Mr. Pepper. I just would like to add as well, extend my congratulations to the students as well. I had the opportunity to meet with them a little bit this afternoon to talk to them about tonight's experience. On behalf of our students here tonight, I would also like to thank the Township Council for extending your gratitude and appreciation with the savings bonds and what have you. And I would also just like to add this compliments on an initiative we're undertaking right now in our 6th grade character education program with Living Green. And the environmental poster contest truly supported some of the green initiatives that we're taking on at Memorial Junior School in educating the kids about conservation, recycling, and some of the school initiatives that we're undertaking. And these students took it to the next level by participating in the poster contest, and we're very proud of them. And I extend my congratulations to them as well as their families. And thank you very much for coming and having us.
So without any further ado, it's 20 minutes to 9, and I'm sure you all need to get to bed, so we'll let you go. Thank you very much. And you can pick the posters up, Ms. Luder, anytime.
Mr.
If you
Watson.
don't mind, if you could leave them here tonight for us, that'd be great. And then if you get a chance to stop by during the week, we'll certainly return to you. Thank you, and thank you for your parents.
Thank you.
Mr. Wasco, Mr. Pepper, YouTube. Next week, this is going to be on YouTube.
YouTube.
Oh, it is. Oh, it is. Really.
Tell the kids.
Yep. Let them know that. Okay.
Thank you.
So it's while you're on camera.
Yeah.
While you're on YouTube.
That's the good. You know,
I know.
that's the easy stuff. Take a few minutes for the room to clear.
Yeah.
Thank you all for coming. The next order of business is to open the meeting to the public, so I need a motion.
So moved.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
At this time in the meeting, anyone from the public who has business that they would like to bring before the township, please step up to the podium, identify yourself by name and address, and state your purpose.
James Coyley, 43 Gale Road, Morris Plains, President, Hanover Township Little League. And on behalf of the Little League and the children in town, I'd like to thank this committee for putting those scoreboards back up and approving them. The kids are going to love it. It's just great for the community, and as I said, we just want a sincere thank you.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you.
Floyd.
Ted Canals, 23 David Drive, president of the Hanover Township Youth and Football Cheerleading Program. First, I'd like to thank the committee members for honoring David Della Russo. David was a dear board member, friend, and contributed a lot to the community that we all work, live, and serve in. So I want to thank you for the public comments about David. It probably was about a year ago, this time last year, where I sat in front of all of you, some of you are new, and spoke to you about what our kids needed. And since that time, we've made some progress, but clearly not the progress we need to make. And I know we've had some conversations around this. And I'm represented here tonight by Jim Coyley, who works with our soccer program, and Dan Polt, who works with me on the football and cheerleading board, and Jim Coyley from the Little League, and Pete Berkenkamp from the Recreation Commission. And we just really want to see some progress. I mean, people need to, we need some accountability. I know every day when I work, I'm held accountable to everything I say I'm going to do, and I have to do it. And so, standing in front of you today, what we're asking is, we need a real clear roadmap as to what the steps are that we need to do to accomplish what we need to accomplish. And for those who don't know, the brickyard over there, which was built, and somebody claimed that it was built as a football field, but it's 60 yards. So it is what it is. Live with it, move on. We're not going to dwell on that too long, but we've had work around moving, talking to JCP&L, and fits and starts, but clearly not to the point where we need it to be, because the kids, and you saw them all here tonight, and we represent about 400 of them, they want answers. They want answers. And so I stand in front of the committee today asking you for a roadmap so I can go back to the people that I represent with a clear roadmap, because it's my credibility that I got to talk about, and I'm relentless when I want to be. And now, beginning tonight, I'm going to be relentless. So I open that up to you guys.
Mr. Canals, thank you very much for your comments. And part of our mission going forward will be to develop that roadmap, as you call it, so that hopefully we can provide more direction and a clearer picture as to how recreation and the leagues and all the surrounding contributors to what I refer to as our character building programs will know the direction we're going. So I thank you sincerely for your comments, and I appreciate you fellows being here.
Okay.
Ted?
Yes, Judy.
Excuse me. Yes, you definitely need a roadmap, and very shortly we're going to have a roadmap, and we will be accountable to see that roadmap followed and instituted.
Well, do we have an update? And again, we can take it offline if you feel necessary. We don't need to take everybody's time up here, but around JCP&L and where that all stands?
Yes, I think with the engineer, we talked the other day about having some work. The poles are supposedly going to be moved in the early spring, but we felt that we could do some initial work into the excavated area. So Jerry, and I know John Faramosca was also had a discussion about how we can do some borings. We could, apply for the wetlands permit. So how's that going, Jerry?
Yeah, what we want to do is we want to do some borings, because as you know, when we built that portion of that football field, that practice field, we did run into some underground tunnels. So we're not sure if in the extended portion we're going to run into tunnels. So we want to do some initial testing in that area to see what we're going to run into. So that's one of the things we want to get done early, within the next month or so, once they get in there. And we also need to pursue those wetlands permits, because that far corner of that field, we know we're going to have some wetlands issues. We need to get some permits, not so much for the field, but for that access road. That access road is going to need to be relocated, and we feel it's going to impinge on that wetlands area.
So is it fair to